what has motivated Donald Trump's decision to essentially federalize the police force in D.C. He has taken over the Washington, D.C. police force. Statutorily, he can do this for a few days and then extend it to 30 days. After that, it is unclear, and it appears that he would need congressional approval. As of now, you have FBI agents, 120 of them, have been assigned to nighttime patrol duties. They are now nighttime beat cops. And I'm sure FBI agents are trained. I don't know how much experience they have walking the beat, but I'd be pretty bummed if I went through that whole thing at Quantico or whatever it is, and then ended up, I got the night shift doing beat cop work.
Doing big balls protection rackets because he got apparently beat up by two teenagers. They were calling him not so big balls.
And let's be clear, in Washington, D.C., there is no crime problem, at least relative to the past, I don't know, half a century. But there is some evidence that there's more crime than we can understand.
Is it data?
That's funny. No, data sometimes lies. What does not lie is where you get your coffee.
Lee and Brian, back to you guys.
Mark, the dynamic was so fascinating yesterday because you have the mayor come out and go, well, crime is down. I don't know why he's doing this. He's got a pandemic mindset. But almost everyone in the press room is living in Washington or the surrounding areas. So you don't need to see a bar graph or a pie chart. Do you get the sense that no matter your proclivity or what you thought of the president, the people in that room know there's a problem with crime in that city, regardless of what stat is out there?
Brian, I couldn't agree with you more because statistics don't tell the entire story. And obviously, if you're a victim of crime or if you know somebody who is, it matters a much bigger deal to you as opposed to just seeing something on a bar graph. And you asked a question about the reporters. I'll tell you, I went to the Starbucks yesterday before going to the White House. I asked this barista. She's got a 4-year-old boy. She's out there every day at 5 in the morning working her butt off. I said, what do you think about the National Guard coming? She goes, thank God they've got to get the city under control because she deals with the homeless in the store. She's got to deal with the crime in Anacostia. D.C. residents, yes, they are aware that this is going to be a huge political fight, but there is absolutely a crime problem in the nation's capital.
Yeah, if you live in a neighborhood, you just want you want safety. You don't care how it's done. So Donald Trump said that he's invoking this under Section 7.
Okay. Now, that barista, notwithstanding, crime is literally in 2024 in New York City. Crime was down at a 30-year low.
You mean Washington, D.C.?
Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
What did I say?
New York City.
Oh, in Washington, D.C., crime was at a 30-year low in 2024. Maybe it's ticked up a little bit, and that's why Trump wants to come out. Well, lock in that 2024, 30 years. 1995. The numbers in terms of crime year over year, so in other words, the first 8 months of 2024 compared to the first 8 months of 2025, crime is down another 26%. So from the 30-year low, it is now 26% less.
Right.
I mean, there couldn't be less of an excuse to... I mean, never mind, like adding cops to the beat in D.C., adding FBI agents and the National Guard. And frankly, like, if they're so worried about it, it does not matter. We can have the military come in and provide policing or security for a city or for those folks on Fox and Friends. I would like to see how... Ashley Earhart or whatever her name is.
Ainsley
Earhart and Sean Hannity would enjoy having, I don't know, like a small platoon in their living. I mean, he probably has one.
Oh, no, they are out on Long Island.
Yeah.
Well, they're out on Long Island.
Didn't they move to Florida?
Well, as I'm saying, it's probably 5 months and like 30 days on Long Island and 6 months and 1 day down in Florida. So forgive me if I'm not necessarily convinced that Ainsley Earhart and known subway rider Brian Kilmeade have a good sense of how crime is going in urban spaces. It's just an old racist trope that they're deploying. That's all it is. And Trump got his political start with racist urban crime tropes. So full circle here.
And know that the only reason for them to be doing this at this stage is basically, again, to expand the so-called Overton window as to what becomes normalized, what becomes allowed, what becomes less shocking. And this is just the beginning. As well, I mean, I guess it's really chapter 2 after California. You put those the military in there, even if you keep them in the barracks, you've basically set the tone of what becomes doable. Hey, folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.